Today, I'm going to teach you how to draw a breakfast platter. What you'll need are a pencil and an eraser. The first thing I start to do while building this breakfast platter is plan where I want everything to go. And I start with simple shapes. For this egg, I started with a frown, followed by the closed yolk, and that looks sort of like an eye shape. As I drew the beginning of the pancake stack, I used squiggly lines repeating on top of each other before I closed them up for each layer. And that's what I want you to start doing. And you can plan and organize your plate in a different way than I did. After you're happy with the first few ingredients on the plate, you can begin to put the plate itself down, and that's behind everything else. So remember to have things overlap the plate by going on top. All right? Now we are ready to begin to add the smaller details. For example, the texture on the strips of bacon, the pat of butter that sits on top of the stack of pancakes, the syrup that's dripping down the stack of pancakes, etc. I want you to incorporate and add some tiny details to show what these food items really are that you're adding to your plate. And again, they can be different than mine. You'll soon see that I chose to garnish the plate with a piece of fruit, the strawberry. And as I'm building my scene, I'm adding more to tell the theme, and this theme is the breakfast. So I want you to do the parts that you need to add, and don't forget to put a drink behind. And in this drawing, I chose to add a cup of orange juice. So let's let you get that part wrapped up, and I look forward to seeing that part. So feel free to pause this part of the video before we move on. I'm sure you know what time it is now. It's time to trade your pencil for a fine outline marker or pen. Remember, even if you go over your lines differently, that's okay. Accidents happen, and you are going to turn that mistake into something else. You might notice that I'm also choosing to ignore certain lines and recreate them while I'm drawing with a permanent pen. This gives me the freedom and flexibility to add some unique and original parts to this illustration. It's your turn to do this step. Feel free to pause before we continue by coloring in our drawing. Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing the platters you create that are inspired by a breakfast of your own choice, and I'll see you in the next art venture.